Hello and welcome. You are watching Afeez Azeez Geospatial Academy, a learning platform where you will discover everything about the fascinating field of surveying and geoinformatics. Welcome to our new series titled Geospatial Science Explained, a brand new series. In the series, we will dive in deeper into the world of surveying and geospatial science as it relates to our daily activities. Today, we are talking about Episode 12, National Mapping Agencies and Geospatial Governance Introduction. Imagine attempting to build a modern nation without accurate maps. Imagine trying to plan transportation systems, manage natural resources, monitor environmental change, administer land ownership, respond to disasters, or develop smart cities without reliable geographic information. Such a task would be nearly impossible. In today's digital world, geospatial information has become one of the most valuable national assets. Just as countries invest in roads, power systems, telecommunications, and water infrastructure, they must also invest in geospatial infrastructure. But who creates and maintains national maps? Who establishes mapping standards? Who manages national geospatial databases? Who coordinates the sharing of spatial information among government agencies? Who ensures that geospatial information supports sustainable development and national decision-making? The answers lie in three closely related pillars of modern geospatial management: national mapping agencies, national spatial data infrastructures, NSDI geospatial governance. Together, these systems enable countries to organize, manage, share, and utilize geospatial information effectively. Welcome to Geospatial Science Explained. In this episode, we will explore the role of national mapping agencies, national geospatial responsibilities, National Spatial Data Infrastructures (NSDI) geospatial governance frameworks, international best practices, case studies from countries around the world, and how geospatial information supports national development. By the end of this lesson, you will understand how nations build and manage geospatial ecosystems that support economic growth, environmental sustainability, and informed decision-making. Before we continue, please remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share it, and drop a comment below. Your support helps us grow this academy. Chapter 1. What is a national mapping agency? A national mapping agency is the official government institution responsible for producing, maintaining, and distributing national geospatial information. It serves as the authoritative source of geographic data within a country. National mapping agencies are responsible for national mapping, geodetic control, topographic mapping, cartographic standards, national geospatial databases, reference frameworks, spatial data coordination, geospatial policy implementation. They provide the foundational datasets upon which countless public and private sector activities depend. Chapter 2. Why national mapping agencies are important. National development depends heavily on accurate geographic information. Governments require reliable spatial information for infrastructure planning, land administration, environmental management, agricultural development, security operations, public health, transportation systems, disaster management. Without authoritative geospatial data, decision-making becomes less efficient and more costly. National mapping agencies ensure that geospatial information remains accurate, current, and accessible. Chapter 3. The evolution of national mapping. Historically, mapping agencies were primarily military organizations. Early national mapping efforts focused on defense, border definition, navigation, military intelligence. Over time, their roles expanded. Today, national mapping agencies support a broad range of civilian applications including urban planning, land management, economic development, environmental monitoring, digital transformation, smart cities, climate resilience. The modern mapping agency is no longer simply a map producer. It is a geospatial information manager. Chapter 4. Examples of national mapping agencies around the world. Countries organize their mapping functions differently. Examples include United Kingdom Ordnance Survey, one of the world's oldest and most advanced mapping organizations, produces national mapping, address databases, and geospatial services. United States Geological Survey, responsible for topographic mapping, geospatial data, geological information, and Earth observation. The U.S. geospatial ecosystem also involves agencies such as the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency. Canada Natural Resources. Canada coordinates national geospatial initiatives and maintains critical spatial datasets. Nigeria Office of the Surveyor General of the Federation, responsible for national geodetic infrastructure, mapping programs, and geospatial policy implementation. Australia Geoscience. Australia manages geospatial reference frameworks and national mapping programs. Germany Federal Agency for Cartography and Geodesy Coordinates, Geospatial Standards and Geodetic Infrastructure. South Africa Chief Directorate National Geospatial Information provides topographic mapping and geospatial information services. Chapter 5. Core functions of national mapping agencies. Although structures vary, most agencies perform similar functions. These include National Geodetic Control, topographic mapping, aerial photography, remote sensing, cartographic production, spatial database management, national geospatial standards, geospatial capacity development, geospatial policy support, data distribution services. These activities form the backbone of national geospatial infrastructure. Chapter 6. National Fundamental Datasets. National mapping agencies produce and maintain fundamental geospatial datasets. Examples include administrative boundaries, road networks, hydrography, elevation models, land cover data, place names, building footprints, transportation infrastructure, cadastral information. These datasets are often referred to as fundamental geospatial data themes. They serve as reference layers for numerous applications. Chapter 7. Emerging technologies and national mapping. Modern mapping agencies increasingly utilize artificial intelligence, machine learning, cloud computing, big data analytics, digital twins, drone mapping, satellite imagery, real-time geospatial monitoring. These technologies are transforming how geospatial information is produced and managed. Before we continue, please remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share it, and drop a comment below. Your support helps us grow this academy. Chapter 8. Challenges facing national mapping agencies. Despite significant progress, many challenges remain. These include funding constraints, data updating requirements, skills shortages, technological change, cybersecurity risks, interagency coordination, policy gaps. Addressing these challenges requires long-term strategic planning. Chapter 9. The future of geospatial governance. Future geospatial governance will focus increasingly on data integration, digital governments, smart cities, real-time information systems, national digital twins, climate monitoring, artificial intelligence, citizen participation. Geospatial information will become even more central to national development strategies. Conclusion. National mapping agencies, spatial data infrastructures, and geospatial governance systems form the foundation of modern geospatial ecosystems. They ensure that geographic information is accurate, accessible, interoperable, reliable, and useful for decision-making. From the United Kingdom's Ordnance Survey to Australia's geospatial modernization programs, from the United States' National Spatial Data Infrastructure to Nigeria's geospatial initiatives, countries around the world are investing in geospatial infrastructure as a strategic national asset. As societies become increasingly digital and location-aware, the importance of geospatial governance and spatial data infrastructure will continue to grow. The nations that invest in strong geospatial institutions, standards, and governance frameworks will be better positioned to achieve sustainable development, economic growth, environmental resilience, and informed decision-making. Thank you for joining this episode of Geospatial Science Explained. In our next lesson, we will explore remote sensing fundamentals, understanding how we observe, measure, and monitor the Earth from space, airborne platforms, and emerging sensor technologies.